first book that I wrote was called Bass-Ackwards Business, and it's all about being the mayor of your village. It's sort of a concept that I came up with because I was thinking about, who's the guy you call when you got a problem or something? And a lot of people in small towns around America, they call the mayor. Hey, mayor, I got a pothole. Or, hey, mayor, my garbage didn't get picked up. The mayor's kind of the go-to guy in the town. And I thought, that's really what I want to be. I want to be the go-to guy in my town. I want to be kind of like the mayor of my village. And when I say village, what I mean by village is really your sphere of influence. It's not really your actual town. I mean, it can be if you live in a small enough town. But I just want you to think about, of all the people you know, and they say most of us know somewhere around 150 to 200 people. Of those 150, 200 people, are you the guy that they're going to call when they've got an issue? And what I found is if people call you with an issue, if you can help them, so I call that a pain. Hey, I've got this pain. I need a carpenter. I need my grass cut. I need somebody to help my daughter with her math, whatever it is. When they call you, if you can hook them up to somebody, then they go, wow, right? So if you call me and you've got a pain and I hook you up with somebody that sees that pain as their pleasure, so you need a plumber and I know a plumber and I hook the plumber up with you, then both of you go, wow, thank you, Beach, I really appreciate it. And so a wow creates a reciprocity. It creates reciprocity, because if I do something really cool for you, then you're going to want to somehow pay me back. You may never pay me back, but in your heart, most people feel like, I need to send him a card, or I need to tell him thank you, or maybe I need to send him a customer. And so that was the whole concept, was if I can take care of the people in my village, and when they have a pain, if I can help them with that pain, then they'll go, wow, Beach, and then they'll be thinking about me. Not only that, but it was a lot more fun than knocking on doors and going, hey, send me a deal. And I just didn't want to do that. I didn't like cold calling. I didn't like begging, and I thought, well, what if I go this other way? Like one of the great speakers talks about, if you help enough people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want. So I decided to go wholehearted with that. I'm just like, man, I'm going to go all in with that concept, and I'm going to see if it works. And that's where I'm at today. I'm talking to you about it because it works so well for me. Mayor of the Village, part one concept is realize that there are people that have pains and there are people that have pleasures. Pleasures are everybody you talk to, what's the thing that you could really help them with to grow their business or make them feel better. I mean, a pleasure might be some guy is really into geology, and you know that because you've had a conversation with him, and then somebody else calls you and they go like, man, I need this certain kind of rock in my garden or whatever. And you go, hey, I know a geologist, and you hook them up. Bam, 2 miles. Right? So that's the whole thing. That's what you're trying to accomplish, is help people with their pains and hook them up with people that got pleasures. What I find is that most people haven't really built a list of who they know. So if you're in business, you need to think about, who are the people that I really know? And the best place to start is your phone. You've got really your closest people already in your phone. Your phone's a pretty important piece of marketing these days, especially if you're in business. So go through your phone and start looking who's in there, but then start thinking about, do I have all my aunts and uncles? Do I have all the people from elementary school, high school, college? Do I have all the people from my first job, my second job? Where have I lived? Do I have the people in all my neighborhoods that I've lived in, or houses that I've lived in? Do I have all my spouse's friends in my phone? Do I have my brothers or my sisters' people on my phone, my parents' friends in my phone? Do I have all the people that I use on a regular basis, like restaurants I go to, or plumbers or electricians or IT people? Who are all the people that I work with? Do I have all those people in my phone? And so part one of being a mayor of your village is to build a list so that you have at least those 150, 200 people down, and then make sure that list is in your phone. So if you've got that list and it's in your phone and you know who those people are, then I'm going to tell you about the other parts on how we get better at communicating with those people. But you've got to have the list, and you've got to understand that what you're trying to do is make sure that all those people on the list, if they have a pain or they have a pleasure, that you're the person that's going to hook them up. You're going to hook up the pain with the pleasure, or the pleasure with somebody that has the pain. That's the whole concept. And when you do that, It's a heck of a lot more fun than cold calling or buying leads or doing internet stuff. It's just so much more fun, and it gets you out in the community and people become aware of who you are and what you do. So build that list and start thinking about how you can help people in your community.